Hi there. In this short video, we're going to look and examine how conversations pushed across from Gecko Chat appear in Dynamics. But we also want to spice things up a little bit. We'll see where those conversations land, of course, but we also want to update a few fields. So currently the student record's really plain. We've just got name, last name. I want to flip this international contact from a no to a yes, but we're also going to update this with a student number and see exactly how easy that is to do. Now, hopping back over to Gecko Chat, and within my Dynamics integration, I can see we do have the international contact field that we want to update mapped, so we're able to change that, but currently there's nothing for student number. So let's fix that. Let's tell Gecko, head over to Dynamics, and it's the student number field we want. I actually do already have a student ID field on Gecko, so I'm going to map those, but if I didn't have one of those set up, and this was the very first time I was using chat, I could very easily create one immediately. Okay, perfect. So that field has now been mapped. All we need to do now is tell Gecko to capture this information prior to the conversation being started. So we're going to head over to our channels, and this is the channel I'm using. At the minute, we're capturing the name, the last name, the email, but we're now also going to say it's the student ID that we're interested in capturing. I'm just going to very quickly take a little ID so we can speak to a agent on this channel, and we've got that set up perfectly. So let's go ahead and pop in our test credentials. I don't know what other student ID to do that. I'm an international student and I'm looking for help with equivalencies. That's not how you spell equivalencies. Thank you, spell checker. Perfect. So this conversation's come in. Hi there, Johnny. How can I help? We'll respond to that particular question. We can see the conversation's been assigned to us. The student is now seeing who they're speaking with, confusingly also called Johnny. And because we can see from the student's message that they're international students, that perhaps what I'm going to do is say, actually, yes, this is an international contact, and we'll save that value. Perfect. Now, let's imagine that we've solved this particular conversation. In order to sync this back to Dynamics, we're going to go ahead and hit close. And in doing so, that is going to tell Gecko, push this conversation over to whichever integrations you have set up. So in this case, we have Dynamics. Now I'm going to pause this just for a moment whilst that syncs over. It usually takes about 10-15 seconds, and then we'll see, hopefully, those values on the student record in Dynamics. Okay, turns out I didn't need to pause that because I refreshed on Dynamics and the information was here. So we can see the student profile has been updated with that student number. The international contact has been flipped to yes, but most importantly, we have our information right here on the conversation that's taking place. Now it's logged as an email type within the timeline. I'm pretty certain you can customize the different, what's the word I'm looking for? The different types of interactions. So there might be a custom status you can have. So it doesn't say email. This is a very vanilla test instance that I'm using here, but it's more of a proof of concept. It shows we can push the channel this has taken place on, who has sent this, the information contained here, so even down to workflows, who's been assigned the conversation, the message that's been sent from which agent to which student.